Hi, I'm back. It's been a while. A lot has changed. I have a kid now. I have a kid. I'm a dad. It's so weird to say. Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been 6 months, I think, from the last video when you guys just found out that Soup was pregnant with child. I recorded some stuff from all the birth and like the whole moment. I wanted to share some stuff with you guys because I know you guys have been very impatiently waiting to see all the behind the scenes stuff. It is now a week after my baby has been born. I took some time to just relax, get into a routine and recover from the whole thing because it was traumatic. Not in a bad way, but it was a lot. So this video is going to be a bit all over the place. Filming was kind of an afterthought. I wanted to be in the moment kind of thing. There is a lot of stuff that I'd like you to see. So yeah, just be aware. It's going to be all over the place. It's going to be a bit of a mess, but I'm going to try and make as much sense of it as I can. This is me from the future, so I will see you again towards the end of the video, and Soup will be here and the baby will be here, and she can tell you about what it was like to birth a child out of her vagina.
Okay. It's Soup landing. We're on the way to the hospital. It is 10:38 p.m. It's the 2nd of January. I predicted the baby would be here on the 3rd of January. I might be right. If it is, it's a moon baby, and he shall be referred to as Moon Baby. I'm not going to put the camera in Caleb's face on the risk of murdering us from the blinding light.
Good idea.
Okay, keep you guys updated. This is me dissociating.
Pretty closed. So it's still lovely and closed, okay?
It's got to look completely for us. Make a good first impression. You get it. Oh, I forget it. He's getting out of here. Are you gonna miss it?
A little bit.
Me too.
Just a little bit.
It's like 10% missing.
Yeah.
90%.
That's it, thanks.
Where did you coffee? Orange juice with cupcakes?
I love orange juice.
Yes, with cupcakes.
Yes. Cute. So they are showing his face.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look like such a dad.
On the earwork service. Sorry. How you feeling?
Back hurts. I'll take a bath.
You're officially...
Where?
You are officially 1 centimeter dilated. How do you feel? Sore?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
I feel fine. Very happy.
very dilated.
Very dilated. A little bit dilated. But it's better than lovely, long and closed. For weeks on end. He's gonna be here. He'll be here in less than 2 days.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Second.
Just not overnight. Please don't give birth overnight.
I won't.
Hold it in.
Okay.
For 2 to 22.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Okay.
It's fine. Even if he has like two fingers, one hand, 3 legs. As long as he has 2, 22.
Okay.
I'll be happy. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, the 1st of February. Baby is not here yet. We were in hospital yesterday from 2 p.m. till 9, I think. We got moved around from bed to bed, waiting for someone to tell us if anything was going to be happening today. We knew that Soup was going to be getting induced in some capacity, but we weren't sure which one. We got 2 options. We're allowed to have the gel or the balloon. I'm sure you can Google those if you want to know more about them. But Soup wasn't too keen on the balloon because it was going to hurt a little bit. We finally had the cervix check at, I don't know, like 6 p.m. And we found out that Soup has actually already started naturally dilating. So they gave us the gel, and it is now a matter of time until things start for real, which is just the craziest thing. We had a bunch of issues throughout the pregnancy, and we thought there was going to be a lot of false labors. And every time we went to the hospital, we were told every time that it was that Soup's cervix was long and closed. Long and closed. Lovely long and closed. So to hear that Soup is actually dilated, like right now she's 1 centimeter dilated, is a little weird. Like it's actually happening. It's actually starting. It's in the process. The baby is going to be here within the next 48 hours. It is now 8:58 a.m. And overnight Soup is still 1 centimeter dilated. It's gonna be a long day. I think it's gonna be a very, very long day. So I'm going to get dressed and go to the hospital to see Soup. And I am very, very excited at the possibility this baby could come out with the coolest birthday ever of 2/2/22. I'm so excited because there's been so many false labors so far, and I thought, well, he's going to be born like the 20th of January, the 26th of January, 31st of January, but he made it. He made it to the literally nearly the end. We are 39 weeks and 5 days today. The baby made its full term, which is so cool. So who knows if Soup can get through today without delivering, because today is 1/2/22. The baby's gonna be born on 2/2/22. Ah, that's so cool. That's the coolest birthday ever. So I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go get dressed, look all pretty, and then go and see my lovely spouse. Go and see my lovely hot piece of ass of the mother of my child. I'm just gonna play this footage when you ask for another kid. Yeah, well then we'll see how much you want one. How many? 6, 7. You do not say that.
This is your mother 18 years ago. My one piece of advice for you: do not have children. Where's my heat pack?
I don't know.
It's been hours.
It's been like 20 minutes, but sure.
This is great. I want to invest in this company. For you, the father of my child. A ham, cheese, sandwich.
Oh, thank you, kind queen. Oh, it's freezing.
This is what my pussy looks
And
like.
what is your... He's perfect.
He is. My little baby.
Yeah, you did it. You did it. You did so well. Hello.
Hi.
We're back. It is now 3 weeks after Finley has been born. Soupy's here, and She's gonna tell you what it's like to go through birth.
So it was a very surreal experience. It was very painful at the beginning. And
You had to get induced.
yes.
Yeah, Super had gestational diabetes.
Yes.
You had to control your diet
Yes.
and
And take insulin,
every day kind
which
of thing.
made me a high-risk pregnancy.
Yeah, so we were told we had to get induced like
Before 40 weeks.
before 40 weeks. Soup was 1 centimeter dilated for like an entire day. There's footage of me saying don't give birth overnight. I was so
Yes.
scared. I thought I was gonna be asleep and have to wake up at like 4 a.m.
So I went from 3 centimeters to 10 centimeters in 13 minutes.
You were gaping. Soup was knocked out,
Yes.
and then I was just waiting with the midwife in the room, like thinking that you were gonna have to get an epidural.
Yes, I was
You were-
screaming for it.
You were screaming for
I
an epidural.
was. So I went from the size of a banana slice to a cantaloupe in 30 minutes.
It's not a makeup tutorial.
So that's the progression chart. So I went from the banana to the cantaloupe in 30 minutes.
While she was like knocked out,
Yeah.
she started pushing, and the
It
midwife.
felt really weird.
Go on.
Like I wasn't controlling it. I wasn't pushing. That was like the Holy Spirit pushing. Like I didn't
The
have.
ghost of Christmas past.
I didn't have control of pushing, and like when
Yeah. She was pushing, and then Soup was like out of it. She's like, yeah. She did the check, and it was 10 centimeters, and she's like, okay, push. Like, it's baby time.
I thought she said I was still 3 centimeters, and then you were in shock, and I thought you were in shock because I was still only 3 centimeters, and you're like 10, and I'm like 10.
So, and that was at 11 p.m.
Yes, and I was looking at that clock.
We
while I was
were watching the clock. It was the longest hour of my life
Yes.
because we wanted 2222, and it was an
Since the day we found out I was pregnant.
yeah, and we were an hour away from 2222,
Yes.
and Soup had to start pushing. I didn't know how long it took to push.
No,
you didn't either.
No, I was scared.
Yeah, so we were both looking at the clock between like each
Every
push.
contraction.
Yeah,
Like, what time is it? What time is it? And it hit midnight. We're like,
you can push now.
I was
Get it
pushing.
out.
Ed.
The midwife got mad at you because you didn't want to push. Like you were
I was
like
pushing.
no, but you were like looking at the clock, and she's
I
like,
know.
it doesn't matter.
I know.
Push.
He did have a big head.
He's a little pop liner.
So because he was stuck, I had to get an episiotomy. You can look that up if you like. Don't recommend looking it up. Just
No.
no.
I wouldn't recommend being present while they do it.
First words when he was born. But I just did that
I'm gonna have to bleep that. So Soup doesn't remember
much.
I remember all of it. You were lucky. You're lucky that you don't remember it.
It's biological. As
Because
well.
then it's like, oh, I don't remember what it was like. Now
I'm
it's
gonna
time for
have
another
another
one. But I remember everything.
And you have to go through that again.
No. I'll cheer you in from the side. I'll be like Zoom chat. Like, brrr, woohoo. It's 3 weeks later now. So what do you think the first like 24 hours was like after we took him home?
That was a hard night. That was the night he started cluster feeding. So I was up every hour. Like, so he'd feed for half an hour. Like 40 minutes later.
It's the
Cry
same
was.
cry over and over. There's no differing. It was
No.
just aware and like perfectly every time. I don't know, you can't see, but we're looking at Finley. He's on the mat. My hair is not cooperating.
Mine is.
It was harder and easier than I thought. Like we were pretty terrified. Like a lot of horror stories, just people saying like, oh, you just gotta survive. I don't know, the first few days were easy. After 3 weeks, he's had what? I'd say 3 really like
Bad.
really oof.
Nights.
It was a shock. Like, I don't know, we fell into it pretty easy, but it's like, it felt like such like a singular kind of experience thing. And then it's like, the next day happens and he's still here.
Yeah.
And then the next day happens and he's still, and it's like, it just keeps going. It's like, he's just here. And it's like, every day is kind of different. He's like growing a bit every day,
So
changing a bit every day. And it's a very cool experience.
Oh yeah.
Making videos while we have a baby is easier than I thought.
Yeah,
It just requires more of a planning before starting. I still have time to I still have time to play games,
Yeah.
I still have time to make videos, still have time to go out and do stuff. Like, it's not as much of a time sink than I thought it was, because it's like, he's just here while you still do other stuff. It's like, it doesn't have to be that it's like you are holding the baby and you can do nothing else. It's like you just stare and make sure he doesn't die. After that, it's fine. Like, it's like you film while he's around, or you play games or watch movies while he's here.
Yeah, yesterday I was doing schoolwork and I just had him. Before baby and 3rd trimester, I would sleep for 12 hours a day. That was my minimum.
Oh yeah, the sleep. That's the worst part. They're not lying when they say sleep is like the
You don't.
worst part of it. You just don't sleep.
No.
I mean, I didn't sleep before. It's like most days I would go to sleep at like 3:30.
Yeah, you were very nocturnal person.
Yeah. Now most nights
It's like 2
we
hours
have
first.
2-hour broken sleeps.
Or
like
if we get lucky,
2-hour segments.
there might be like that 1 4-hour sleep that he does, where it's like
Yeah.
a big sleep, and we're like, oh,
He doesn't look like
he looks like Dexter.
either of us. He doesn't look like Dexter. Oh my god, stop saying that. I'm a serial killer.
He looks like a baby Dexter. It's like his eyes and forehead.
He's a weird mix.
He has your nose, he has my chin.
And that's what he looks like. So here's my nose, your chin.
Half of our mouths, and then Dexter Morgan's eyes and forehead.
You guys can have a little squidge. Let me just fix you up so you're all camera ready. No, don't dox yourself. This is little Finley.
I'm holding it. Look at his little smile.
He's very cute. He's getting some brown hair in and he's doing well. But yeah, hello. Very, very happy. Everything's been going lovely and I'm very excited for...
The second kid.
No, like...
His growth.
Yeah, and like I get to share like a lot of stuff with you guys. That is our first 3 weeks of baby life, parenthood. It's been going great. I'm gonna have another video for YouTube soon.
Don't promise that.
I say it every video,
I know
and then
you
there's
do.
a 6-month break.
I know.
But I do want to do this one. I do want to do do a Q&A thing because I know people have a lot of questions for us.
Okay.
And I've been trying to hold off on answering too many because I want to do this. So if you have any questions you would like to ask, put them in the comments below and I'm going to cherry pick some and we'll do like a nice, like, yeah, you can ask us questions, whatever else. Just casual. So yeah, so that'll be the next video. Hey guys, welcome to the Q&A. Philly just walks past like within the month. Not this month, but within 30 days.
Within March.
Yeah, so this was a behind the scenes of... He did not just fart. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
We'll see you very soon.
Ooh.
Oh boy.